You would be surprised by the weirdest things that live in the ocean. Marine species are so numerous that you cannot just get enough of the strangest things harboring in the ocean. I present to you 5 strangest things found in the ocean. 1. Clown frogfish. Such a hilarious name, right? Well, it describes the creature perfectly. This strange creature from waters around Indonesia is bright yellow with red markings. Warty frogfish or clown frogfish grow up to 15 centimeters, 5.9 inches, tall. Like the other members of her family, the clown frogfish has a visible, extensible body, and its soft skin is covered with small dermal spinules. The skin of the clown frogfish is covered with numerous small, wart-like protuberances. Its huge, progressive face allows it to devour its prey in size. Its color is extremely variable because it matches its living environment. Clown frogfish can change color and pigmentation patterns in a matter of weeks. During coral bleaching events, they can be mixed with the environment and even turned into plain white. Frogfish are masters of blending in, regardless of their odd appearance. Much like a chameleon and octopus, frogfish can change their coloring to match their surroundings. This ability to camouflage is spectacular to watch and can make them very hard to spot. Frogfish have extremely flexible stomachs and jawbones to accommodate the prey that they are eating. This means that they can eat prey that is far larger than their mouths or stomachs, and the frogfish's body will stretch to accommodate the food. They are quite interesting, weird-looking creatures. Frogfish are not known to taste well, and you should not eat them. Frogfish are extremely fertile creatures. In one mating period, a single female frogfish can lay between 40,000 and 180,000 eggs to be fertilized. 2. Vampire squid. Vampires have always been fictional characters, but not anymore since the discovery of the creature. Although it does not suck or drink blood, and instead gets its common name from its dark color and the skin that connects the arms, resembling a cape. This sea creature resembles both squid and an octopus. The vampire squid is a small cephalopod found throughout temperate and tropical oceans in extreme deep-sea conditions. The vampire squid uses its bioluminescent organs and its unique oxygen metabolism to thrive in the parts of the ocean with the lowest concentrations of oxygen. The vampire squid has no poison or venom. Even the mucus that they shoot from their tentacles is harmless. These creatures have gelatinous bodies and are jet black to pale reddish. The body colors depend on the different locations and also on the kind of lighting that the creature exists in. Vampire squids have large eyes, the largest in the animal kingdom compared to the body size. Depending on the light, the eyes look like they are red or blue colored. Vampire squids are named that way because of their black, webbed skin, shaped like a vampire cape, and red eyes. Vampire squids have white, beak-like jaws. Male vampire squid pass packets of sperm to females during mating. Females have special pouches where they store the packets until they need the sperm. One of these packets appears as a red dot near the vampire squid's eye. The body composition of the vampire squid is similar to that of a jellyfish. They have very large eyes. Proportionally, they have the largest eye-to-body ratio of any animal in the world. 3. Red-lipped batfish. This funny-looking creature has red lips like it has some makeup on. The red-lipped batfish is an unusual fish. Closely related to other batfish but unique to Galapagos, the red-lipped batfish is a bottom dweller and is usually found within the sandy bottom of reefs or on the ocean floor. They can be found at depths of 3 to 76 m in the Pacific Ocean around Galapagos or around the edges of reefs up to about 120 m deep. The body color of the red-lipped batfish is light brown and grayish on its back, with a white stomach. On the top side, there is often a dark brown stripe made of brown dots, starting at the head and going all the way down the back to the tail. The snout and horn of the red-lipped batfish are a brownish color. As its name suggests, the batfish also has bright, almost fluorescent, red lips looking as though it has recently eaten a blood meal or is wearing some very bright lipstick. The red-lipped batfish has another strange trait. Although it is capable of swimming along the seabed searching for food, the batfish's fins are better adapted to work as pseudo-legs. These legs are used to walk and perch on while it surveys its surroundings. It has a structure on its head known as an elysium which is thought to be employed for luring prey in. The species is a piscivore and insectivore, mainly feeding on other small fish and small crustaceans like shrimps and mollusks. The red-lipped batfish reproduces sexually, and it lays eggs, which are pelagic larvae. Their lifespan is said to be approximately up to 12 years. These strange-looking fish have long and sharp noses, and they also look like they put a lot of lipstick on their lip. Some scientists believe the purpose of its bright red lip is for the male of Ogcocephalus darwini to attract the female. 4. Blob sculpin. The blob sculpin is a small deepwater fish. It's a unique-looking fish that has a minuscule number of bones and muscles. Despite their squishy body, they're carnivorous. They mainly eat invertebrates such as sea worms, crustaceans, and gastropod mollusks. At the bottom of the ocean, they look more normal. They are gray with large faces and mouths. They are also covered in minuscule fleshy threads all over their body, called cirri. When they are hauled in, their gray color turns to pink, and their face structure changes because of the vast difference in pressure. They also look like their close relative, the blobfish, Cycroliths marcitus. The blob sculpin won the world's ugliest animal award, which was bestowed to raise awareness regarding the vulnerability of the fish. This fish is a celebrity. It's a rare fish that thrives in the deepest of waters. They have a gelatinous body to help them deal with the immense pressure of the bottom of the ocean. It also helps them maintain buoyancy in the water. If you raise them near the surface, their bodies collapse and give them a weird-looking blob with a nose. The blob sculpin is an ambush predator. They don't move much and just wait for prey to come nearby and then use their huge mouths to capture their prey or just swallow whatever comes by. This fish species lacks swim bladders. They simply float in the ocean to preserve their energy. The blob sculpin is native and can be found in the extremely deep continental shelves of the Pacific Ocean. They thrive in depths of 1,600 feet, 0.49 kilometers, to 9,200 feet, 2.8 kilometers. Their spots are located in the Bering Sea and in the Gorda Escarpment of California, which is 4,300 to 9,800 feet, ca. 3 kilometers, deep. Living in the bottommost part of the ocean, they endure cold temperatures of 38.98 degrees to 39.65 degrees Fahrenheit. Furthermore, they are not edible and do not put much of a fight if you catch one. They have gigantic mouths and so just hook sizes of 6/0 to 8/0. The baits will most likely be crustaceans such as shrimps, lobsters, or crabs. It's difficult to know how many blobfish there are in the world, but one popular estimate indicates that only about 420 blobfish exist worldwide. Therefore, they are considered extremely endangered by many. 5. Giant tube worms. These worms are found in the oceans and are one of the longest annelids, and are known for their ability to consume bacteria for energy. The main source of energy food is bacteria, and this animal is known to have a symbiotic relationship with bacteria as the bacteria provide it with energy, and it helps bacteria to oxidize themselves with gases this worm releases. With a long white structure and red-colored plume, the worm is colorless and lacks a mouth, eyes, and stomach. These are animals that do not depend on the sun for energy and are barely seen on the water surface. Riftia pachyptila is known to lay eggs and sperms in the water, and they fertilize and develop into larvae in the water itself. This tubeworm hemoglobin is remarkable for carrying oxygen in the presence of sulfide without being inhibited by this molecule, as hemoglobin in most other species is. These bacteria-eating giant tubeworms, Riftia pachyptila, are not at all cute but rather gross in appearance and have a slimy body which makes them pretty strange. The organisms that live near these vents are unique because, unlike all other living things on Earth, they do not depend on sunlight for their source of energy. Instead, they feed on tiny bacteria that get their energy directly from the chemicals in the water through a process known as chemosynthesis. This concludes this video. Was the giant tube worm a surprise to you, or did you already know about it? Give your feedback in the comment, and do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel.